crazy game. There was, I think from the get-go we could tell it was going to be super physical, and it was like Val and I were like, these girls are going to be gassed by like the fourth quarter, and for it to go to double overtime. What was the game like?
Exhausting. Yeah, just super disappointed in all the turnovers, and I'm sure that their coach is saying the same thing about their turnovers. I mean, it was just kind of a turnover fest. It was a physical game. I felt like our team was not very disciplined with, some of our sets. The 1-through-1 half-court trap, that's what Utah Valley hangs their hat on. They're really good at it. We got to work against it for several days and just didn't feel like that we made very good reads out of it. Thought they sped us up, which is what we've been doing to other teams. Just the turnovers were not good. I know our team, our players are gassed, and they can blame me for that. I should have done a little more subbing in the fourth quarter, but I thought we were going to win it in the fourth quarter, and we give up an offensive rebound, or we get a stop and give up the offensive rebound, or the game would have been over. So I didn't manage our time very well. So I know our kids are exhausted. Perspective, it's our first WAC game. We have 15 games left. It's the first one. It's pretty irritating. We drop these games at home. This is where we practice every day. You want your players to roll out on the court with a lot of confidence, like no one's coming in here and taking a win away from us, and really give Utah Valley a lot of credit. They played really hard, really strong, and made plays when they needed to. Came down to one possession, so when we go back and we grade this film, we'll find 50 possessions we'd like to get back. But perspective, it's one game, and so if we needed these mistakes so that we come back to practice and remedy some of these mistakes, and that helps us get on the winning track, then we'll take that. So I thought our players played really hard. I know they're just exhausted. So
Tied it to the halftime, but it wasn't looking good in the third quarter. What changed from the middle of the third quarter to where you guys tied it up and got the lead again?
I thought we hit some really big three-point shots that helped us kind of get back into the lead. Emma Troxel took a charge. That was a big turn in the game. I'm not sure, what we need to do to correct some things defensively. We played almost the entire non-conference schedule, getting about 4 charges a game, and now we're not getting that call very much. So, we need to look back on film and help put our players in positions to make sure that we get that call. But that was a big turn for us when we finally got that charge call. We got some big rebounds that were important, but just, golly, it was just a slugfest. 50 minutes of basketball. You'd like to just get one possession back, but again, we've got 15 games left.
You out-rebounded them by 6. I know you've talked about that with your guards needing to rebound better. Did you see some of that today?
Well, and, when you look at the stat sheet, they only scored 4 points off their offensive rebounds, but they scored when they had to. I mean, we don't even go into overtime if we just prevent that last offensive rebound. But, yeah, we expect everybody to be physical and block out when shots go up and make sure that their girl doesn't have a chance to get an offensive rebound. It's something that we emphasize a lot. For us, getting offensive rebounds was a big key as well tonight. And I thought for the most part, our players did a really good job of tagging and getting there and mixing it up. We scored off offensive rebounds. We scored off their turnovers, but we gave up way too many points in the paint tonight. Some of those off middle drives, some of those off post feeds. But again, I'm proud of our kids. This one's going to sting for a while, though, to play 50 minutes of basketball in your home court and to lose by 1. There's going to be so many possessions that we wish that we could get back. But again, our team has handled losses in a very mature, competitive way, and that's what I would expect, coming off of this next week, for them to come back to work and, not make some of the mistakes that we made today.
I know you weren't real happy already to have this next Thursday be off, to where you now have a week until you play again. But what will the approach look like when now you have a week?
Yeah, it gives us opportunity to work a couple of days just on ourselves, which is kind of rare in conference play. You know, you are typically jumping right into a scouting report, but we'll have a chance to focus on ourselves for a couple of days before we start that Seattle scout.